Hey everyone, Stephanie here, coffee drinker, book lover, and reviewer of many things. And today I'm going to talk about the ELA reading, spelling, phonics, comprehension stuff. I don't ever know what to call it because whenever I was growing up, it was language arts. But I think now people just say ELA, and I don't know. What do you call it? And if you can hear music in the background, it's my kid watching Pokemon Kids TV. She's not allowed to have her iPad. She's been mean to me. Um, she hurt my feelings. No, that's not why I took it away. But she's been speaking rudely. So I'm like, what are you doing on your iPad that's making you act this way? Anyway, so in my binder here, I wanted to start with spelling. This binder was actually mine in high school. Me and my friends would just doodle, and yeah. I didn't. I just wanted to keep it, but anyway. So I found this master spelling list for first grade off of K12Reader.com. I do have to warn you, if you go to this website to get this and something else that I have for later that I'm going to be talking about, there are a lot of pop-ups, and there were a lot of other stuff that wasn't for the website all over the place, and it was hard to get everything printed. So you can print the master list like this, but they also have just each week's words that you could print off individually. I chose to do it this way because, first off, it was less for me to print. There's 36 weeks, and each week has 8 words of what is first grade spelling. The reason I did it this way, hold on, let me see if I can pick it up. Okay, it's not attacked. I had a bunch of these because I used to work with kids, and I was like, I don't like these little pages are so thin that when kids use them, first off, if you're going to use pen or marker, it goes right through. So I have started. I'm about halfway done. Um, can you see this? So I wrote the word solid, and then I put 2 times where she can trace the dots, and then over here she writes it by herself. And I made one for each day. We do 4-day weeks. But I also am only doing 5 words off of the list. So if you look, I color coded my list. So we have the first 5 words, and then I put a 1 next to it, and then the next 5 words, and I put a 2 next to it. This may be a mistake, because you know what, we'll get to that. But and then pull that out. So she gets to do this 4 times a week, every day of our school week, because we do Monday through Thursday. And then I have an extra page that I'm not going to show you because it has her name, but it has her first, middle, and last name, and then something positive like is smart, is strong, is intelligent. I don't know. I haven't done all of them, but that. Let me put this back in. You know what? No, I'm going to need that again. And then on Teachers Pay Teachers, oh my gosh, I cannot speak today. I found these cute little spelling test worksheets because even though we only do 4-day weeks, on Fridays, we're going to do spelling tests to see if she remembers how to spell the words. Now, some of them, yes, she knows how to read. So I'm sure that some of these words are going to be super easy for her. But we're going to use these two. Like, this will be for week 1 and 2, like one side. I am going to cut these in half and then put them in where on spelling test days. I just haven't done that yet because I got a lot going on. Also, I lost my spelling test pages for like a week, and I was like, I hope I don't have to print those again. But I've got a bunch of these. By the time I'm done doing all of this, I won't have any more of those, and then I can just move on to the workbook, the little notebooks that have the lined paper. Okay, so then also on k12readers.com, they have these little reading comprehension pages that go with the week. And see, this is where I was like, I might have made a mistake splitting this up the way I did, because we have mat, sat, cat, rat, hat, and some of those, like cat is in the first week that I have, but mat, sat, hat are on the second week. It'll work out, I think, because like I said, some of these she probably already knows, but getting these printed, there's one for each week, so there's 36. So some of the weeks we don't do reading comprehension for summer. Anyway, so it should be fine. But you have, all of them have a little story or a little paragraph, or some of them have poems over here, and then there's questions, and then you have to answer the question. Now, one of these, like in the beginning, they want you to just, what did the cat do? Sat on a mat. That should fit in there. I'm not sure. My kid writes pretty big, but one of these starts going into how they want you to write a whole sentence to answer the question, and I'm like, that's nice. But it does give you it does give the kid the whole answer. Now, getting these off their website, these are not in order. You have to go one at a time to print them all off. And, I mean, they're free, so I guess it's not that bad, but it took me an hour and a half to get all of this printed out. And it's just slow going. I'm also going to be hole punching these and putting them in with their week in between these. Or like, maybe we'll do Monday, Tuesday, just random stuff. And then this one will go in on the Wednesday or maybe the Thursday. I don't know. Reading comprehension. It's important. I just don't know where it should go because I want it to kind of stay with its words. I hope that makes sense. So the next stuff that I have here. So I have Word Families, which is an activity book by Scholastic. I don't know. Where did I get this? I think I got it from a Scholastic book fair. I'm not positive. I could have gotten it from Dollar Tree. Anyway, if I can find a link to get this, I'll send. Also, I'll post in the description. I'll have the link for the K-12 Reader website. at your own risk, okay? Don't be clicking things. Sometimes things will pop up right in front of you after you've clicked something to go to the, to get the page. X, X. Don't click on anything else. Okay. I'm just warning you. If I can find a link for this book, probably on Amazon, I'll make sure to put that in the description too. But like I said, I think I got this at a Scholastic Book Fair or at Dollar Tree because the other books that I have are from Dollar Tree. So anyway, this is one of the books that I'm so glad that I found because it's just extra. It's just extra work. But that sounds so mean. But like, am, ham, clam, jam, yam, like teaching her how the words go together and how you can make, how just changing one letter of the word or two letters of a word can make it something different. And I was like, that's really good. And these will go with, the page that we do could go with our spelling also because these spelling words are set up so that all of the at words are together and ack words are together and in words are together, So I could be like, okay, so this week we're doing at. I could go through here. At. Find the at page. And then she could do this one of those days that I'm like, because I want her to do like I wanted to do the spelling worksheet that I made for her and then one of these. Or, oh my goodness. Okay, so we do 4 days a week of school. Look, guys, you just saw me figure out how I'm going to do this. Okay, so there's 4 days a week of school, and I have 4 of those handwriting spelling list pages for her, one for each day of the school. So we'll do one of these, one of these, one of these, and one of these. And that will be how it's done. Um, Look at that. My brain sometimes it needs help, but sometimes it just clicks. Did you see my light bulb moment? Okay. I'm not too old to learn. But this is gonna go with the spelling phonics kind of stuff. What is this? Yay. But these are really cool. And then I think every like three pages. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so every 5 pages, it's like a review. Um, which is nice. And then it goes to the next section. So that could be fun. I like this. I like this. This is a good. I'm glad I picked this up. I grabbed this wherever I got it. I remember being like, because like I said, my kid can read, but I don't know if she understands how the words are like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want her to be like a genius or anything, but I feel like once she needs to know. I feel like I should have learned this sooner too, but I didn't. So that's one of the workbooks we're gonna do. I also have this. I know these two I got from Dollar Tree. Don't be skimping on the Dollar Tree workbooks. They are really good. We did some last year, and one of the math books, like it's like this skinny little math book like this, and some of them I was like, this is first grade. um, there was a lot on some of the pages, and I had to break it down so it wasn't so much because she is only 5, and even though she can solve first grade, some second grade stuff, um, I feel like if it's too much, it's going to overwhelm her. Okay, so this workbook is reading comprehension, grammar, word recognition with writing, and fluency. So this is some more reading comprehension type stuff. And I feel like we do need. This is for first grade. I don't know when I started learning all of this stuff, but it talks about pronouns and contractions, which I I can't wait to go over contractions. I have a thing to draw up for her so she can anyway. Um believe or a real or make believe, who am I? Like it's there's poems and all of that stuff, and I am so excited to do this with her. We had something that was for younger kids that was similar to this, but without the reading part. And she liked it so much that I laminated it. And so she could keep doing it. But these are really cool. I wish I could collect all of them, but whenever I went to go and find them online, my cat is yelling in the background. I'm sorry. He's getting older, and so when he tries to jump, we have a garden tub, and then behind the garden tub is a big window, like one of those that you can't see through. Anyway, he gets scared. Anyway, so whenever I went online to try to find these, I looked. The only place I could find them was Dollar Tree, or I saw them on eBay, and then there was one. It was like a big 365 page workbook on Amazon. So I will put the one I found on Amazon, but don't don't go and get the used one because it's gonna have writing in it. And I'll put the link that I think Dollar Tree, like I think you can order them from a Dollar Tree and get them at your house, but I don't know if it's just like one book or you get to choose the book. I don't know. I'll do what I can for you, okay? But this one looks really good. Preposition words, which we know preposition. We know position words and rhyming and stuff like that. But it does have the what happens next? Questions. And then towards the back, it's got the actual reading comprehension where you read the story and then you answer the questions. And it makes me happy. Okay. So that will go on one of our 4 days. And then I got this phonics book, which is also the same. It's by Good Grades. It's got phonics awareness, spelling patterns, word recognition, and writing and decoding. Exciting. It starts. I like these because they start on the first page. Like there's nothing else. It's like welcome to phonics. Look at these. But it has long E, short E, U. What else? What else is in here? Sorry. I don't want to hit the mic, so we have vowels, which we know our vowels. My kid wrote them down randomly yesterday. She's like on her little. She has one of those boards that it's like black, and whenever you write on it, it changes the color. She's like, "Look, Mom, A-E-I-O-U," and I was like, "Yep, those are your vowels." You get to write these words where they go. I'm loving these. Oh my goodness. I am going to have to go through and put them all together though. Oh my goodness. That's great. And then on the back page, the back cover has the answers. I guess not the back cover. It's the last page. Sorry. I thought it was because it was stuck. It was like static. It was static stuck to the back. Blending review. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is cool too. I like this. I'm gonna have to get the second grade ones too, I think. If my Dollar Tree still has them. So those are what we're gonna be working on through the year. Obviously, on like the phonics and the word family stuff, I will go in and be like, look, write it down on our whiteboard so she can see it and all that stuff. And then we like to read a book a day. Not a long book because then she gets tired. Because I want her to read out loud. So I'm going to show you a few of the different types of books that we have. They're all pretty much the same. Okay, you cannot go wrong with a book. I don't think. I don't think. So we have ones that we've already read, but we're going to read them again because this year we know the words a little bit better. Like she has more confidence in reading them out loud. So we have these phonics readers, and these are good because if you get the whole set, I sell these. Okay, so just a disclaimer, I love them. That's why I sell them. This one was the first one I ever got, and then I went ahead and got the whole entire book set so that we have them all. But you can read them in an order. I do not have them in the order, so I need to go through and decide how to do that. But they're simple words and they're repetitive and they're colorful and bright. So not only are you reading, but you're enjoying the pictures. And then on some of them, they have flaps that flap open, and it's repetitive, so that they're getting the repetition, and it's so cute. So this one is fun because Frog is on the log, and then a dog runs into. Wait, is it a dog first? Oh, he goes for a jog, and then he sits on the log in the bog, and a puppy, bumps into it, and Frog falls off. And it's kind of repetitive because that happens a lot until the end. I think Frog still falls off, but it's not. He tries to strap himself on, and instead of him just falling off, he takes the whole log with him. And it's cute. And so the back page also has some phonics information for the parents, and there's also about phonics in the front. So you can learn how to help your kid with reading. And it's great. And then here's another one of those books. This one doesn't have the front phonics work, but this one is more exciting, and it has speech bubbles. And I think does this one? It's more of a story and less of a rhyming book. I mean, it still rhymes. He zooms into space, far up to the stars at a fabulous pace. It's fun. It's fun. Anyway, phonics book. And then we're going to also read the Dr. Seuss books we have. And I think my library has a few Dr. Seuss books also, so we're going to be checking those out if we need them. Just the little kids, the little basic ones. We also have a dinosaur one now. Oh my gosh, we love it. We've read it like 5 times because of the dinosaur theme we're doing. And then these books, these are also on my Paper Pie website. I just grabbed this one because I had all of the birthday books put aside since it's going to be our birthday week soon. So excited. But School of Monsters is really good. I love School of Monsters. They also have workbooks. I have all of the workbooks and I've laminated them and we've gone through them a few times. So that's why I'm not doing them this year, because she gets tired of doing the same thing over and over again. Anyway, so it colors and bolds the letters that rhyme. And I was like, what am I talking about? So this one is the just fun. So when she gets to school, she is gonna share her gift with everyone, but before it's ready, it starts popping and sizzling and fizzing and explodes. And so there's fruit and cake all over the place. It's just popping around, and you have to catch them. And these are just cute. And then at the end of this book, I remember, where is it? Yeah, you have a little learn to draw the character, which is so fun. I don't know if they all have that in it, but these are great books. I love these, and my plan is to get all of them, but you know. We're also going to be reading hold on, I just saw uh the Billy B. Brown series. So, not all of the series, because we don't have all of those books, but just a few of them. And you can't go wrong with the Read with Usborne books. If you get the whole box set, you can read them in order by level. And this one is level 1. I don't know about, I mean, it's pretty easy. This is going to be one of those books that I'm like, we need an easy day here. Just read this one. But at the end of this one, there's puzzles. Like, did you see the difference? And hold on, where is it? It shows a picture, and then it's like what happened next. And then over here, you get to find the words in this picture, and then there's the answers to the puzzles. Super cute. I do like these kind of books. I only have like 3 or 4 of these, but I do want to get them all. So maybe in my future soon. Then we have the learn to read, step into reading books. I don't know what my brain was trying to do. These books are so cool, and you can get them like this. Storybots. There's like 5 storybot ones, and they're educational but fun. Because my kid watches storybots. She loves storybots. So this is a science reader, and this one you're learning about the moon and learning about reflection. It's fun. We have a few of these also, but I want to get the ones that I know she likes. Like, I got the Storybot one. I think we have Cooking with Storybots also, which is, well, I didn't find that one, so it's probably in her room. But I found the level 2 one for Magic School Bus. Anyway, so like Magic School Bus, I like to get the Magic School Bus, the Storybot, but these learn or step into reading, and Scholastic Readers are really good. So definitely, we're always on the lookout for those. Like, if I'm in a bookstore or at a store and I see the Scholastic books or the Step Into Reading books, I'm like, yoink. And then my kiddo got these with her own money from last year. They're Scholastic books. My library does a Scholastic book sale thing every once in a while, and my kid found these two. We have we'll do the first reader, which was Hide and Seek, Gabby Dollhouse, and it came with a little squishy pandy, one of those little squishmallows. But it's super easy reading, and it has the pictures from the show. Um, it's pretty much, look, we have so many Gabby Dollhouse books. That she probably already has that in a hardback or. And then this one came with a necklace. The necklace is next to her bed. She's like, gonna keep it safe. And the words are a little bit. There's more words, and the words are smaller. This is the level 2. Um, I actually have not read this one, so I do not know what it's about. So, um, if I can find links for any of the books that I just showed, I'll post them in the description section. We enjoy reading. She loves reading. In fact, she has a Pokemon magazine, and this morning I was like, okay, it's time to wake up. We gotta do breakfast and all that stuff. And she's like, okay. And she literally sat up, grabbed her magazine that and she propped it up, and she was like, I was like, what are you doing? And she's like, I'm awake. It's not a school day. I was like, okay, but you can't be a potato all day. She was like, I'm reading. Um, she's she's been in this stage where everything I say, she has to fight me on it. And I know, stubborn and hard-headed runs in my family, and I want her to be strong and independent, but I don't want her to go against everything I say. At least not until she's older, okay? It's just hard right now because I'm like, okay, this needs to happen so we can do this and so we can do this. And she's like, nah. The other day I was like, okay, I'm going to give you a 5-minute timer and we're going to get all this cleaned up. It wasn't very much. And she was like, you can just reset the timer. That's not the point. And then somebody was like, oh, you just need to like make it where it's more of a game. Like, oh, can you throw this toy into that box? I'm like, they're all hard toys. It's gonna hit the wall. We rent. I can't be having holes in my walls. And then someone else told me, oh, you just have to do sing-songy voice with her. And I was like, and she looks at me like this. And doesn't do what I asked her to do. Um, so um, that's why she's got no iPad. And this, right now, what she's watching, the Pokemon Kids TV, is about to stop whenever I'm done editing this video. And we're gonna do other stuff together. So wish me luck on motherhood in general. Um, Hopefully that's not how our whole school year goes, because I don't know. She might have to go into public school, guys. No, I'm doing this because she's above her grade level. Okay, focus. I will be doing a math video soon and a science history video soon, I think. maybe if I can get it all printed off or if I can order the book. Right now we're focusing on getting everything for her birthday party. And it's gonna be Animal Crossing themed. So fun. And I'm gonna be making pizzas and cookies and strawberry cupcakes because I can't use the box ones because they have food coloring in them. So I'm gonna be making my own strawberry cupcakes using crushed freeze dried strawberries, which is what I did last year and I think the year before. No, not the year before. Anyway, it should be fun. So, got lots to do, so hopefully I can get some videos made. Reading wise, I haven't been doing much, because I've been busy getting school and all that stuff ready. And yeah, so life. I don't know what I'm doing for my own birthday, but I know what I'm doing for my kids. Um, if you're homeschooling, what are you using? What company? What brand? What kind of curriculum? I don't know. What do you call it when you order your whole curriculum from one place? Like what is that called? Is it just curriculum? I'm like I like to mesh things together, pull from different places to see, oh, well, this is a really good company. Like, I'm gonna use them again next year. Or, let's try this. Oh, that was terrible. Let's not ever use them again. Um, kind of situation. So, yeah. Let me know what you're using if you're watching this. And or maybe you have suggestions for me. Be like, hey, check out this. We are a non-religion household. So it's hard to find a big curriculum that doesn't pull in God or Jesus. And like, so that's my struggle because I never know which ones I have to do so much research on a company and their products and watch a bunch of reviews on the product. And then sometimes like the ones that don't have religion are really expensive and I'm like I can't spend 2,000 and something dollars for a year of curriculum. Can't. I don't have that money. Um but we're working with what we have. I got the printer and the computer and I would really like it if I keep thinking about getting one of the online homeschool things. And then I'm like, I don't want her to be in front of the screen all the time. I want her to learn how to do things with her hand and do things the hard. That sounded weird. Like write things out. I want her to know how to do it. My eye is really bothering me. So if I look like I'm spazzing out over here while I'm talking, it's because I am. My eye is just completely blurry. Like I can't see out of it at all. I don't know. Maybe it's the makeup I'm trying out. Um, anyway, so let me know what you're doing. Do you think that this is enough ELA? Is there anything I need to add? Because this is my first time doing like school. Like last year we did kindergarten, first grade, which I just threw some. It was the first grade was math. Like she was ready to move on. We moved on. Reading wise, I could hand her one of these books up here and she could probably read it. She'd have some questions. I don't want to answer. Oh, especially that book that I'm just pointing to. I have not read it, but I got it for free. And I was like, oh, well, I'm not going to probably be reading that one. Um, that's why she knows the books that are on the top shelves, and she's not allowed to touch those. um, I need to go through. Look, I got some new books. My grandma gave me some more. need to reorganize the shelves again. But we're doing per grade level reading. So, like, we're working on comprehension and reading out loud. We're not focusing on, oh, well, your skill, you could read the mangas that I bring home, the Pokemon books. Oh, actually, my library has some Pokemon, the step into reading. My library has some that are Pokemon now. So we've been checking those out. She's like so excited. We were at one event and she'd sat down and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get some books and then I'll come back to you. And she sat down and the lady was up there talking and she goes, Mom. And I was like, because she's interrupting and she goes, and I was like, um, anyway. Like this video if you like this video. Comment below what you're using, what you think I should add. I might be getting the, oh my goodness, what's it called? Hold on. It's on the Amazon wish list. I literally have a wish list on Amazon, like for just me and my husband, about homeschool stuff that we want. Get Draw Right Now book 1. It looks really fun. Don't know if I'm gonna be getting it or not, but it looks like it's like a drawing / handwriting thing. And we want to do, we're doing art. So that might be art / writing. Maybe I can convince her. Or Explode the Code looks really good. I hear lots of good things about it. I don't know anything about it, but I hear lots of good things about it. I wish I could see inside the book. But on Amazon, it does not have the, take a look inside. Let's see if anyone posted a picture about it. I think that's more phonics, the Explode the Code. But I'm not sure. Like, it's got good reviews. So, and then, I keep looking at this Learning Without Tears stuff, and I don't know. I just don't know. Or maybe a word ladder book. That could be fun. Is she maybe be able to do that? I don't know. Stuff to think about. This is why it takes me, like, I have to start preparing her homeschool stuff months in advance. She also asked me the other day, why do I have summer school? Why do I have school in the summer? And I was like, because we only do Monday through Thursday. We do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday school. So you have more days off than people who go to public school. She was like, oh. And I was like, even with the school that we do during the summer, you still have more days off than kids who go to school. And she was like, oh, okay. So, we have more breaks. It's less stressful that way, I think. Having 3 days off instead of just 2. And then, yeah. And, I think this is where I'm gonna stop the video because I'm tired. Look, I tried to read the scary book that I have at night. Could I got creeped out, okay, guys? So I was like, um, fun. It's a really good book. Any book that can actually scare me or give me like the chills is a good book because I feel like I have been reading and watching horror since I was like 13. I know, before I should have, but since I was like 13, I've been reading this scary stuff, and so like I'm like, mm. But every once in a while, there's a book that I'm like, ooh, chills. And I don't mean like they're talking about spiders crawling. No, that always will give me chills. Somebody in my neighborhood said that they had a tarantula in their garage. Guys, I moved to a place that has tarantulas. So now every time I go outside, I'm like, I know they only come out at night, but it was mating season, and somebody was like, "Yeah, don't get rid of that." It's like, no, that they would not be left in my garage. No, no, no. Um, it's bad enough that we have a spider web right next to our garage door, and there are eggs in it. And spiders, and the spiders are so big out here. Oh. Anyway, no, spiders are supposed to be good, but and if you ever watched Eight-Legged Freaks, that movie was hilarious. I loved it. Um. Anyway, random. I'm off on tangents now, and this video is gonna be way longer. What was I? Subscribe if you're still watching, and I'm just rambling. Yeah, you should subscribe. I also do a lot of book videos. I'm doing 3 reading challenges right now, and well, 4, 5 reading challenges right now because I do 3 normally. And then I started doing the Goodreads challenge, and then someone that I watch is doing a summerween challenge, and so I had to hop onto that too because summer, Halloween themes. Oh man, you can't see them. Oh wait. I got little I got little bats and little ghosts that I drew these up on some plastic wrap, and then not plastic wrap, a plastic bag, and then I put them on my nails, and I used what's it called? I used gel pens to make the outlines around the ghosts, and then on my ring fingers, I had that's supposed to be a watermelon. It didn't turn out so good, so we're just gonna ignore that. Um, anyway, so happy Summerween if you're watching this. I think my Summerween goes through until August 13th, so maybe I'll have a Summerween birthday celebration for myself. I don't know. Subscribe. Go check out my channel and check out some of my other videos. And if I'm someone you like, you can subscribe. Share this video because sharing is caring. And even if you're not homeschooling your kid, you might still need some of these, or the person you share it with might need these books to help out with school. Maybe they are struggling in reading or phonics or spelling, and you need to give them a little boost. And I think that these books and activities would be good. So that is all I have to talk about. I will see you on my next video. Bye!